Welcome back. I hope you're all well. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about luxury items you should never purchase. Now, I know never is a pretty big word. However, I do feel like these items are just a waste of money. I have owned most of the things on this list that I'm going to be talking about today, and I'm speaking from personal experience, and I'm also sure that a lot of you probably already know that most of this stuff is like a big waste of money. However, I really wanted to do this video, even though I've done similar ones in the past, but I really wanted to do it this time around because I feel like with the holidays and everything, it's so easy to get sucked into, like with all these sales, to get sucked into purchasing some of this stuff, and then we purchase it and then we're like, man, why did I buy that? Such a waste. I could have saved my money and bought something so much better. Maybe I could have bought my dream bag or my dream pair of shoes or whatever. So yeah, today I'm just kind of here as your friend trying to help you guys out and keep you from making those bad sale purchases, because a lot of this stuff's going to be on sale right now. And yeah, I mean, I can feel myself sometimes getting suckered into it. I'm like, ooh, but it's 30% off. But then the other side of my brain is like, no, Angelique, don't do it, because it's still going to be a waste, even at 30% off. So I'm just going to stop rambling. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And yeah, let's get it started. All right, starting off with number one, which are designer jeans. In my opinion, such a huge waste of money. I mean, you might as well just take your money, crumble it up, and throw it out the window. I know I'm a little harsh right now, but really, designer jeans make no sense to me. Like, when I see a pair of like $2,000, $3,000 Chanel jeans, it's just like smoke coming out of my ears. I'm like, why? Like, this is just a scam, ripoff, just like literally taking advantage of us. Like, why would you spend $3,000 or $2,000 on a pair of jeans when you can buy a pair of jeans with like the same quality, maybe even a nicer fit, for like way less money, sometimes under $100. I mean, the jeans that I really like are a little more expensive. Like, my favorite brands are definitely Levi's. I think they're affordable and they make the best jeans ever. But then I love brands like J Brand and Girlfriend. Like, they have the most amazing jeans in my opinion, and a pair of jeans from them can cost you between $200 and $300, which I can justify for a nice pair of jeans. But if you're trying to charge me $2,000 to $3,000 for a pair of jeans, like, that is just an insult to me. Like, I think that is absolutely ridiculous. Huge, huge waste of money. Do you know how many amazing bags I could buy with that money, or like a nice saddle for my horse? Like, it just makes absolutely no sense. And just keep in mind that the quality of those jeans is no different than, let's say, Levi's or J Brand. You're just paying for the name, which with a lot of designer stuff, you do pay for the name. But denim, don't do it. Even if they're on sale, it's still absolutely ridiculous. Talk about fragrance. Now, I love luxury fragrances. I love Chanel. I love Gucci. There are so many fragrances that I own that are luxury and that cost me over $100. Now, before I get further into fragrances, I do have to admit that I am someone that, quite honestly, like, I don't like spending my money on fragrance in general. I will, because I have certain perfumes that I love and that I repurchase over and over again, and they cost me over $100. However, anytime I get low on a bottle, I'm like, oh, I have to spend another $150 or however much on a fragrance. When I'd rather buy a pair of shoes or put that money towards a bag or something like that. However, I still will do it because I love those fragrances. Now, where I feel like it gets a little ridiculous is when we're talking about fragrances that are $300 and above. Tom Ford, several of his fragrances are $300 and above, and I feel like that is just absolutely ridiculous. I personally cannot justify spending that much money on a fragrance when you can get, let's say, a Chanel perfume that smells absolutely amazing. There's so many options, depending on what size you get, between $100 and $200. So yeah, I think, again, that's just a big waste. And I was actually looking at some sales before I sat down to film this video, and some of those fragrances from Tom Ford are on sale right now, and they are a whooping 7% off. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you could have kept that $10. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Now, I do have some Tom Ford fragrances that I love and that I will purchase, and they are like $240. But like I said, anything above that, like $300 and more, I just find absolutely ridiculous. I'd much rather take that $300, $400 and put it towards something like a bag or a pair of shoes. You know what I mean? I just, yeah, absolutely think that's a huge, huge waste, and you guys should not get suckered in by those sales. Okay, so since we just talked about fragrances, I want to talk about luxury hair products. I know Balmain has like a luxury hair product line, and again, ridiculously priced. I feel like obviously they get away with it because they put their name on it, but there are so many hair products out there that really do the job. Maybe even a little pricier, but really do the job, but nothing like as expensive as those products. For example, so I feel like, you know, go to Ulta, go to Sephora, buy some hair products there, or get what your hairdresser recommends. Don't spend nearly $50 on a freaking shampoo from a luxury brand that might not even be great. So yeah, definitely a huge waste. I need to stop saying a huge waste because I'm saying that way too much, and then I'm gonna have to end up editing all that out. Moving on to scarves, and I can't believe that I'm actually saying this, but I had to think about this really hard. Did I want to put it in this video or not? But yeah, I really do. So I currently own a, oh my God, a Burberry scarf. And then I've obviously had a Louis Vuitton Twilly. I've had a Chanel scarf, and not a Chanel, sorry, a Louis Vuitton scarf in the past that I've since sold. But do I love my Burberry scarf? Absolutely, I love it. And I love to get it out and kind of just drape it over my coat to, you know, kind of just make my outfit pop. I mean, obviously it's a Burberry scarf. However, when it comes to keeping nice and warm and being practical, I always reach for my cashmere scarves that are not from like Louis or Chanel or Burberry. And so therefore I think, you know, if you're gonna spend $500-600 on a scarf, I mean, you might as well get like a nice cashmere scarf that's actually like big and fluffy and gonna keep you warm. I mean, yeah, they're cute to look at, but I just don't think they're that practical. Twillies, I'm sorry, I know a lot of people love them, and I know a lot of people, you know, use them to tie on their bags, and I thought I needed one. Again, it was something that I kind of regretted purchasing. I used it for one of my bags, and that is the only way I used that Twilly. At the end of the day, I came to the conclusion that I will probably never be buying another Twilly. I'll take that $300 and put it towards something else, and maybe if I even don't buy anything luxury with it, but yeah, I'm not going to buy another Twilly or luxury scarf in general. I will keep my Burberry one forever because, like I said, I like draping it over my coats, and you know what I mean, especially if I have like an event or something. Obviously it kind of makes you stand out, but it's just not something that you need or that is really that great for the price. Okay, and last but certainly not least is something that I almost got suckered into a couple of days ago, and it's not even that expensive, but if you think about what it is and then consider the price, yeah, it's super expensive. I'm talking about luxury hair ties or hair clips. I almost bought a Balenciaga hair clip because lately I've just been loving to kind of just twist my hair up and putting it in a clip, and so I use clips a lot, and I saw one from Balenciaga for like, watch me film this video and still buy that stupid clip. Anyways, it's like $75 or something like that. So yeah, it's not really expensive at all. But when you think about that, you can buy any random hair clip for like $2 or $5 at Target. Yeah, that's a lot of money for a hair clip. Definitely a like ginormous waste of your hard-earned money. Same with hair ties. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Why would you want to spend hundreds of dollars on a hair tie when you can get one for super cheap that will do literally the exact same thing? But they are cute. But again, definitely not worth it and not needed. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I really hope that you guys liked it, found it helpful. Like I said at the beginning, if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.